Well, this morning I'm going to try to keep things brief for Astro mostly. I've got a lot of things I need to get done myself, but Astro, my dog's run a lot the last few days, especially yesterday. He put a lot of miles on yesterday trying to find sage grouse. I would take the day off, just give him a rest today, but I've got to work tomorrow. I've got to take that day off, so I figure we'll just do a short one today, quick, run him on some hot spots. If we don't find anything, just fly pigeons, and then give him tomorrow off. And to do that, I'm going to skip past all this down here that could have birds, but hasn't been very productive lately, and go down and up over on top of the ridge where I found tons the last 2 times I was here, just to hit the hottest spot first. So I'll head up there. Well, there's just the slightest bit of breeze coming at me. A little bit from this left side, but it's going to be tough. Let Astro finish his bathroom duties and I'll move out. Just bump some. See if I can mark them down. They went to the right. They might have gone far. Astro hadn't hit this yet. He's way up to the left. There he comes. I'm going to call him back. It's like the exact same spot I bumped him another time. Down there. Where could they go? There isn't a whole lot of cover down there. I think I'm going to take pigeons with me. Not the greatest place to toss pigeons. It'd take me a little while to chase them, but not horrible. Let's get Astro back. I guess I could just start from here. Yeah, Astro's pointing the spot where they came from. Could have just landed in the sage up here somewhere. They usually go to a little more substantial cover after they're bumped, but not always. Looks like somewhere down in here. Got him? No. Come on! Up! Up! Give us another minute or two to maybe locate the Huns. Find him, find him! Come on, find him! Up, up! There's Clyde. Find him, birds, find him. He's gonna break off pretty quick after that one, good. I'm gonna go just a tiny bit. Calm down to the lure. Where'd he go? He's looking for the lure already. He knows the game. Would have been nice to find the Huns, but Better not to disappoint Clyde on roughly marked times. Ah! He's going to land on the truck. Where'd he go? There he is. I've had times where I've found birds when I was stooping Clyde to the lure. Like at grouse camp this year it happened. Couldn't find some marked grouse. So I was stooping and walking back to the truck. Bumped a grouse. Clyde broke off the lure, chased the grouse, flew it down and caught it. Not the way you normally want to fly grouse for sure, but it was impressive that Clyde had probably 20 passes at the lure before we even flushed the grouse, and he still had enough motor to fly it down. They might be in this little valley up here. I thought they went farther than that watching them, but sometimes they'll fool you. And since I'm not gonna fly tomorrow, I don't mind giving Clyde an extra hard workout. I didn't actually see the Huns land in this hilly terrain you rarely do. Huns usually don't go very far, but occasionally they do. And those ones, when I last saw them, were motoring pretty good. So they might have gone half mile or more. They could have run the dog, tried to get a point first, but with the almost no wind, that's challenging, and I really don't want to run Astro that much and wear the poor guy out any more than he already is. Give Clyde an extra hard workout today. He did put some distance in chasing the pigeons, so with some extra workout there. He didn't chase either one very far, which I like. I'd much rather get his exercise chasing the lure far, much safer. I don't know about Clyde, but I'm tired. Slipping on the ice there, buddy. Tired? A little bigger meal today since he's got tomorrow off. Good boy, Astro. Food all everywhere, buddy. Feeding them some pigeon. And yes, I feed pigeon to my Falcon. These pigeons came from Rick Sharp. He had a bunch that were raised in isolation, specifically to keep them clean for hawk food. When he passed away, Glenn was clearing out the freezers, had no use for them, asked me if I wanted them, so I ended up with probably 40 or 50 nice frozen pigeons. Most of them are good and lean, good hawk food. Rick, I think, managed them specifically for that, so they wouldn't be too fat. That's, of course, what he was going to use them for. I also feed my homers to him on occasion, and don't have any real worries about that. Our loft is pretty isolated. It's not completely isolated, of course, because they're allowed to fly, and we do on rare occasions get a common pigeon in our loft, which we get rid of immediately. But there are not a lot of common pigeons in this area, not like some places by heavy urban areas that have a bunch of diseased pigeons. And pigeon is excellent hawk food for nutrition-wise. As long as it's not too fat, they do real well flying on it. If it's fat, they do well on it, they just gain a lot of weight. You can't feed very much if you want to fly every day, which can be a bit of a problem. Something's got him nervous. Yep, there's an eagle. No, that's not an eagle. That's a big rough-legged hawk. Wow. Big dark one. 4.8 miles, that's a pretty good workout. Maximum altitude 243 feet. Not bad, not his best, but not bad. Especially considering the dead, still air. Not real conducive to mounting high. We didn't find the Huns. They were headed that. We went over the ridge and probably continued quite far. But I'm glad I didn't push it any longer. Like encouraging him to have more patience. It's been kind of a lifelong thing over his 9 years. Is that rough leg going back? Just landed, yeah. Definitely a rough leg, but boy, it looked big. You can see why Clyde was nervous of it at first. He's not normally nervous of rough-legged hawks, as they pose little danger to him. In fact, there was one time a few years ago that while he was waiting on one flew over and crabbed with him. And I think he was as surprised to see it crab with him as anything. And they broke loose and were on the ground, kind of on a face-off. I ran over there, and they were about 10 feet apart on the ground. And the rough leg, of course, flew off then when it saw me and landed in a tree, about 300 yards away. Clyde took off and started mounting. We saw the rough leg sitting in the tree. He hightailed it over there, Mach 6, and almost hit the rough leg. It saw him coming just a split second before he hit it. He was going to cold cock it out of the tree, kind of a revenge thing. And it left. It got smart then and left, so Clyde was happy after that. Anyway, brief morning, but not bad. Get out of here, get home, get some food in Astro's belly, and give him a bit of a rest for a day or so. He's off tomorrow and be ready to rock and roll on Sunday. Hopefully we get a little bit of weather with a little bit of wind in it, help the dog out, and Clyde will fly better. But I'll take what I can get. Definitely wasn't a bad morning. Beautiful country, can't complain.